Well, I'm not going to do a musical intro. It's a little bit early in the morning, and my kids work late at night, and just want to be great to do a musical intro right now. But I kind of wanted to start doing this new thing. I don't know. I think it'd be beneficial to a lot of us. Oftentimes I have like sleep patterns that are like, up nights, couple hours, come back. Well, whatever. Every day I like to, hi Freeside, hi Smitty. Every day I like to start my day with like some positive affirmations. I know that might sound a little like hippy dippy, but my philosophy about it is every day's a new day. And even if something sucked shit yesterday, doesn't mean it can't be better today, right? So I thought, like, every once in a while, I do short morning streams just to, like, start our morning off good. Hi, Smitty. Hi, Freeside. Hi, Boomy. How are you doing? Hi, Kev. Good morning. Anyways, everything on the internet can't be nasty all the fucking time, at least not in my world. So I thought if I was up early in the mornings, which sometimes I am, that I would like sit down and we could talk about, hey, it's morning time. Let's plan out our new days. Let's figure out what we're gonna do today to like positively impact people's lives, right? We've got a choice every day as to what we do and how we do things. We should do it the right way. What are your guys' plans today? Hi, good day, Pinky. Happy Friday. Hello, Fire, gorgeous one. How are you today? Nicole, my love, happy Friday. Yeah, kind of like positive affirmations. Look, I've found that the more that you manifest nastiness, the more you're going to get it. It's kind of easier just to wake up and say, you know what, today's a new day. Let's start it off right. I mean, I can't control what's going to happen in the universe all day long, but I can start. I can start on a good foot, right? Because if you're darn convinced that you're going to have a shitty day, trust me, you will have a shitty day. I prefer to have better days rather than shitty days. But hey, that's just me. That's just me. Good morning, Dixie. Pinkles, Pinkles. Hello, Jimmy Biter. How are you? Good morning. I'm just saying, Boomy, I don't like to wake up angsty. And every day I do try to get up and say positive things. My thing lately is that I will be doing an exercise routine. So part of the thing that it was talking about and this thing that I was doing was that getting up early in the morning and doing this exercise early in the morning and starting off with this particular like shake that I had to go buy some vanilla protein shake that you get up, you do your exercise, you give yourself some in the morning time, get in it to win it. I'm all down for that. I'm ready to start changing things and put the laws of manifesting great things into motion. You know what I mean? To me, that sounds fucking great. Yeah, laws of attraction. Have you guys ever read the book The Secret? It's kind of like that in a way. But like, you get up in the morning and the first thing you got to do is shit on everybody, then maybe you got a fucking issue, right? Like, I don't start the morning off in a fucking sourpuss mood trying to fucking shit on people. And I know a lot of people do that on the internet, but that's not going to be me. I would rather hang out with you guys and do some positive shit. You know what I mean? Instead of do some weird shit and start off all crappy. Do I have a life at any point? I don't know if you have a life at any point unknown. If the only thing that you can do is, I don't know, be a shithead to people. I mean, that doesn't seem like, that doesn't seem like the way to fucking do it. No offense. I mean, I'm not the smartest fucking person on the internet, but shit. Waking up to insult people every day has got to not fucking be a very cool thing to do. Can't be very neat to feel that way that you have to come on as soon as you wake up in the fucking morning and like be all spewing fucking crap out of your mouth. I kind of feel sorry for you, to be honest with you. You know? It's kind of sad that you're filled with fucking poison and vitriol all day long. In fact, it's kind of sad that you're so narcissistic as a human being that you feel you have to post your fucking flat ass in my fucking goddamn stream and try to insult me. Who are you? You're unknown for a reason because nobody gives a shit about what you say. Because that's the kind of vitriol that you put out. It's kind of sad, actually. I pity you. I pity the boo. Hi, Ivana. How are you? How are you, gorgeous girl? Hello, hello. Hey, Nomad. How are you, sweetheart? Here, Unknown. Let me help you with your positive affirmations today, sweetheart. Here you go. There you go. 3, 2, 1. I think you have other places to go and other things to do, sir. Certainly not here. Does anybody want to come up and do a stream or no? Do you want to drop the link or no? Or can we just wake up and put on a little makeup because you want to? So it's Friday. And Friday is my favorite day of the week. If you know me at all, then you know that I love Friday. I don't know. It's just one of those fucking places that, one of those days that is like, even though every day's Friday for me now that I'm retired, it's just one of those days that comes with that vibe, right? Like that fucking pump up for the weekend because even if you don't work, neither do most people on the weekends here in the United States unless you have a job that is in the service industry. Most people have a Monday through Friday job. So it's always fun to do Friday because most people are off and then we have more opportunities to discuss things with other people and like I'm always down for that. The late night fucking smiles and giggles and shit like that. That's always fun, right? Ivana, punch you. Here's the secret. I love reading. I don't remember who the secret was written by actually, but you just type in the secret. It's even got a movie, and it's about the laws of attraction and about how you are in, basically you're in control of your own life and the positive affirmations in which you give yourself, you will manifest. It's about being the designer in your own life. And successful people have three things in common, and that's body, mind, and soul. And if you have all these things in tow, you can manifest whatever it is that you put forward. So, like, I mean, we don't have control over everything in our lives, right? I mean, there's just certain things that are always going to end up happening that are laws of nature that just happen. People die. We can't do anything about that. There's just setbacks in life. But the secret's more about your perspective and how you deal with those things and what manifests afterwards. Because even things that are bad that happen to you can be a good thing. Now, this is not any news to any of you guys. I mean, the fact of the matter is how we deal with things in our lives determines our character, right? So basically, if your mind perspective is something's bad has happened to me, so I'm gonna go out and fucking burn the world down and then expect for good things to happen, it's not gonna happen. So you want to always put your best foot forward in everything that you do, so you manifest only the best for yourself and those around you. Because remember, if you are fucked in the head, the people around you who care about you, they suffer too. And it's there's no way to fucking change anything like that. Anybody who cares about somebody that has some kind of problem is definitely affected by it. Definitely affected by it on every ounce of being. So it's always a it's always a better choice in life to, even though something bad has happened, to take that bad thing and learn from it and back step into the fact that it was meant to happen for a reason. And even though it was a bad thing, you can turn it into a great thing. And it can work for you instead of work against you. And that's the real secret to success. Plus, taking care of yourself and making sure that you're good in all three aspects. All successful people have those same attributes: mind, body, soul. Mind, body, soul. All has to be healthy for it all to click and to manifest the best things. I'm always telling people all the time, if you don't love yourself, then how can you share that love with anybody else? Because you yourself can't love yourself. So how can you give something that you don't know? Now, there's a difference between loving yourself enough to give yourself the best in life and being a conceited, weird, narcissistic fuck. There's definitely a line, okay? It's like autism, there's a spectrum. But the fact of the matter is everything that you put out there, eventually you'll get back. And once you stop worrying about getting vengeance or justice and you just let life work itself out a little bit, things happen. It's a self-correcting system. You don't have to go about your fucking life looking for fucking goddamn vengeance. It never helps anybody. Ever, 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 you know? How are you doing, Hates? It's really interesting. Boom, check it out. Hi, Wood. I'm sorry, Wood. You don't like Good Times? I think Good Times is all right. I don't know. I haven't watched them in a long time. I watched them more like about a year ago. But I don't know. I haven't been doing that. Hi, Jenny, baby. How are you? Happy Friday, Jenny, baby. Happy Friday. You could be worse. Good. Well, that's good. You're awful. Oh, God. I don't want you to be awful. Hey, I mean, honestly, is there anything that I could do? Like anything that you need help with? Yeah, it's Friday, big guy. I'm doing okay, Jenny. I just I'll probably fall asleep here in a little bit. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I've been doing this thing where I've been like deciding that every day. Well, I wake up positive every day. Every day I wake up with a smile on my face. I don't know. It's something I think my mom did for me a long time ago. She was just, I don't know. I wake up every day with a smile on my face. I always start the day with positivity. I always try to send out my good vibes and blessings to the universe for waking up to another day. But I thought maybe since I was awake at this time in the morning and I don't know why I've gotten on the schedule, but I thought we could start the day with, like, some fucking positive shit for a change. The only thing in your way is credit history. Fucking hate that. Rent you a house. No, I don't know anybody who would rent you a house, but say that you can say that you were renting a house for me for the last year, and that you can give them my number, and I will tell them that you have been. Would that help you? Or send forth a letter giving you thumbs up? What a great tenant he is. Never had a better tenant in my whole life. Would that help? Let's problem solve this problem, Shug. The only problem is I live in America. I live in America, and I don't know if, I mean, I could say I own some property in Canada, I suppose, and if they really put in the fucking goddamn effort, they would see that I didn't. I don't know. Let's problem solve it. Huevos on a stick? Is there such a thing? I mean, I don't know what they do. I don't know what they do in Canada for credit history shit. That's what I'm saying. Just fucking put me down as a reference, homeboy. Don't worry about it. Tell him I'll say whatever. I'll say yes. He was a fabulous tenant. He was quiet. He always took care of things. He maintained the lawn. Whatever. That's all you're worried about. That's an easy fix, Shug. Because I don't care. I don't think you're going to trash anything. What are they going to do? Come after me for saying that you didn't trash my place? I'll do that for you. That's no problem. Hi, Juice. It's the juice. That's the juice. Who's got the juice? So, what are you guys all going to get yourself into this weekend? Does anybody have any plans this weekend? Like I said, I'm starting this new exercise shit that I'm going to be doing here pretty soon. Right now I'm waking and baking because it's Friday. So I will be doing this thing that I start today. It's 15 minutes in the morning and then it's 15 minutes at night, but I'm going to start working my way up that way and then I'm going to increase the time intervals or the amount as I start building up muscle. Is there anybody that has any suggestions for me? I've been doing a lot of research about it. I do have a friend that works out all the time, but I don't know. I'm pretty sure they're ghosting me, which is pretty normal for them. So I need somebody that's going to give me some advice. Now, mind you, I am not in terrible shape. I'm trying to build muscle and I'm weak right now because of my health conditions. So anything more than like targeted muscle things, more than like maybe an hour in the morning with small floor exercises and perhaps some other things and maybe like another 30 minutes at night. I don't know. I'm trying to research how it works best. How to get the most out of that cuz I don't want to lose weight. That's the whole problem. I do not want to lose weight. I need to put on weight. I need to and I have to remind you all, I am on a controlled carb diet because I have diabetes. So putting weight on for me is not as easy as other people because I cannot carb load. I cannot carb stack. I can eat some carbs, but it has to be in moderation and I have to pay attention. But I definitely cannot carb load. I cannot do that. That my body cannot function doing that. So but I have to put on weight. Like, so I can't be losing weight. I can't increase my cardio so much that I'm losing weight. Cannot lose any more weight. I'm 5'10" and a half and I weigh 108 pounds. Okay. So I have to make sure that I'm putting on weight. So I can't do too much exercise, but I do need to build muscle. But they're going to fucking snap my ass if basically I lose any more weight. Yeah, I do actually eat a lot of meat, Jenny. I really do. Hi, Connie. Hey, thanks. I try to start every day with a positive vibes. It doesn't always end up that way by the end of the evening with some of this stuff online. But yeah, I mean that's like, dude, start your day happy, right, Connie Cons? Hi, Jude. Hey, Jude. What am I missing? Hate is in fire. I don't know where. I hope he's not in hell. I worry about America. I wish you would go to my booty and my boobies. I don't think that's gonna happen though. I didn't have much of that to begin with, Shig. I don't know, my ass might get a little plump. I used to have a really plump ass back in the day. Well, I shouldn't say plump, muscular. I was a soccer player, so I did a lot of running. But now I am missing a left limb, so I don't think I'll be doing much running, but I can still do exercise. Yeah, I know the proteins, eggs, chicken, peanut butter, yeah, almonds. I do need, like, I hate quinoa. I know people love quinoa. I don't like it. Hey, Terry B. You are what I eat. Oh, shit. Are you calling me a dick, Terry? No, I'm just kidding. Yvonne is really smart, actually. Hello, Donald. Hello. Hello. Welcome, welcome. We're just doing our morning shit up in here. Hi, Mr. A. How are you? Are you good? Happy Friday. Yeah, I want to know what everybody's doing today, too. What are you guys going to do today? What are you guys going to fucking put out in the universe today? You guys all going on dates tonight? You're going out to the bars, the clubs? What do y'all do these days? Somebody asked me, what does people in their 40s do on the weekends? We stay home. We watch Netflix. Actually, I don't watch Netflix as much as I watch other things. I like Hulu personally. I watch a lot of shit on Hulu. What is your guys' go-to streaming service? Hulu? Netflix? We sleep because we work all week. Yeah. I sleep because I'm got health problems. I can't stay up until 3 o'clock in the morning at the bar no more. It doesn't happen. There's a children's fishing derby that you're gonna go to, Tara? Who are you taking? Are you just gonna go help out the kids out there? That's cute. We used to have one at the water park. Our water park out in Clovis had a huge lake on the property, and it was like encased in all these trees. And they used to have fishing tournaments for the little kids out there all the time. They fill up the lake and they pull them out one by one. I like Peacock too. Boomy, I've been watching 2.5 Men on that lately. I've been very nostalgic about that. It makes me laugh. They're coming out with a new one that's supposed to have Charlie Sheen in it again. Ashton Kutcher's a no-go, and it's supposed to be Charlie Sheen, which I am ecstatic for. Aw, that's so cute, Tare. You made it out. That was to count for something. Oh, no. I know. Like my daughter's, she's going through a divorce right now, and they're separated, and she's got this whole new group of friends. She's doing the hey, I got a new friend group, and it's hot girl summer, and everybody's single, and we're all ready to mingle. She's doing that 30 and thriving crap, blah 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 blah. That crap. So like, I'm like, I don't know how you do it. Oh, it's my favorite friend. Mr. Talk shit, don't talk to me. Meh, meh, meh. What do you want, Tornado? You spelled it Tornado. Sorry, there's somebody in my backstage and they've been talking shit to me. I'm sorry, sir, ma'am, whatever you is, you're not gonna shit on my parade. It's too early. You want to shit on my parade? Come back for midnight toker hour later on tonight. If I've managed to get my ass out there, I've decided that I'm not necessarily gonna stream when people think I'm streaming. I'm just gonna start like focusing on doing shit that fucking works. Works for me. Yeah, missed having to sleep all night. I slept right after I went to bed. What is it? It's like 2 a.m. Now I think I woke up at like 7:30. So yeah, I slept. I had like 6 hours. That was pretty good for me. But I'll probably go back to sleep. Just waking and baking. Now let's see what Bambi is a deadbeat mom. I don't know who Bambi is, but let's see. Fuck you cunt, 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 fuck you cunt. Thank you. Good morning to you too, Bambi's a deadbeat mom. I don't even know who Bambi is. You're weird. Here, let me help you out here. You ready? You ready for it? Oh, no. You ran away. Aren't people so cute? Good morning, Mr. Yan. How are you today? How are you today? What are your plans for this fine Friday? Tell me. Good morning, B. How are you? See, that's why it's cool to do a morning stream every once in a while too. Is I catch people that I don't catch at night. I'm not usually up this early, actually, but today I've been trying. Like, oh, what I was originally saying before I digressed was, I've been trying to like do a routine where I get up early, so like we can start doing like uh, uh training the body to digest and eat at certain times. So I heard that's important to get up in the morning and start it all off. And I got to get some caffeine in me, which you're not really supposed to drink caffeine, but I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna need it at least in the beginning part, and then I'll start weaning myself off of it. Have you guys tried those poppy sodas yet? Do you know what I'm talking about? Have any of you tried them? Any of you? Have you heard of them? The chick was on Shark Tank, and she basically I came up with she had all kinds of digestive problems, right? So she was told to take apple cider vinegar every day, but it tasted like shit. So she came up with a way to make it taste better, and it became like a soda. Okay. And she's managed to cover up the like flavor of apple cider vinegar, and it's supposed to be a soda that's very good for your probiotic health. And they're really good actually. For me, I like the orange one the best. That I do. But I did try the lemon lime the other day, and that's okay too. It's just that lemon lime isn't my favorite flavor. I have not tried the cola yet. But I'm trying to like, you know, change things in for some better habits. No, you do iced coffee with infused honey? Yeah, I don't do coffee at all. This is supposed to be like really good for your gut health. And I don't like kombucha or whatever that is. It all tastes shit. Fire, fire. I don't know what to tell you. I tried to warn you about that. Good morning, Ghosty. You took it as if I told you you couldn't be friends with Nicole. You're always shooting the messenger out here, big guy. Fire, how come you're not at work? Fire, how come you're not at work? What's going on? And yesterday when you were on panel, you had like sleepy little boy eyes. Are you okay? You feeling all right? The day is marked by somber ceremonies, 2 minutes of silence at 8 p.m. in the lane of the wreath at the war memorials. Today is the Remembrance Day. The Netherlands honors those that have died in the wars of peacekeeping missions since the outbreak of the world's war. Oh, I didn't know that, B. God bless. Here, let me put that up for you. Oh. Just so everybody knows, I'm not in the Netherlands. I had no idea it was Remembrance Day for them, but God bless all the fallen soldiers that put their lives on the line to keep every innocent man, woman, and child safe. God bless y'all. Uh, Nicole never said you were a stalker. Kate? Nicole wasn't even here that day when that happened. Fire. You came up here, you addressed the panel and said, why did Nicole take her shorts down? And James and Hammer, I think it was, were down there and they were saying that she took them down because you were stalking them. And I just repeated what they said to you downstairs, and you flipped the fuck out, Holmesies. You flipped the fuck out. And then I said, well, if you are doing that fire, you should leave Nicole alone, because that's not cool. But Nicole didn't say a fucking thing about nothing. She wasn't even here. She wasn't here. You weren't even here that day, Nicole. You weren't even there that day that he freaked out on me. You weren't even there, sunshine. You weren't even there. He flipped the fuck out. He flipped out. He flipped out. As he does. Because he's fire. He gets all fucking pissed off real quick. He goes 0 to 100. 0 to 100. Fire does that to us. He hates me on a daily basis, Nicole. He's threatened to snap my neck a few times. I don't know. What? What fire? What are you doing today? Why are you home? Why are you home, Otto? What are you doing today? It's Friday, Otto. You should be in a better mood. Don't be mean. Be sweet. Take your time. Be cool. Relax. Today's gonna be a good day for everybody. I can just feel it. Can't you feel it? Can't you feel the buzz in the air? Can't you feel the spirit fingers, Otto? You know, Holy Spirit inside of you. Come on, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's get it. Start the day off right, buddy. Come on. Come on, big guy. See, Ivana feels it. She feels that Holy Spirit. Holy Spirit. Come on. Come on, Otto. Get pumped. Manifest some fucking greatness, Otto. You think Otto left? Otto doesn't leave us. Otto will never leave us. Otto lives in the heart of each and every one of us every day. God bless our Otto. The hours that we spend shared while he screams at me and tells me not to do shit, I can't even tell you. It's like living at home all over again and having a daddy just sit there and scream at you all the time because you're a disappointment. It's lovely. For all of you that want to relive your traumatic childhoods and all that, just listen to Fire scream at me on panel for a while. It's very soothing. Otto, where are you? What are you doing today? Why aren't you answering me? Why are you being a bungle boob berry butt face? What's going on? You're supposed to be happy today. Too early to be pissy already. Oh God, I hope he's not starting to drink already. Maybe he has. I don't know. He loves him some Nicole. Like, Nicole is fucking gorgeous. Anybody that's seen Nicole, anybody that's talked to Nicole, anybody that has the opportunity to hang out with Nicole, not only is she funny, she's Gen X, so it's in this like really witty, sarcastic way, which I dig because, you know, I'm Gen X. So she's fucking gorgeous. She's strong. You know, everybody's attracted to Nicole. I'm not even gay and I'm attracted to I made her my wife. I wifeyed her up. Okay? And I'm not gay. But if we're going to do e-relationships, then Nicole's my wife. All right? Actually, all the ladies in here are my wives. You must go through me. And if you're an asshole to any of them for being them, I'm going to I'm going to squish your heads. Squish your heads. Hi, Maddie. Nothing much. We're just hanging out. Fucking Ivana, too, man. Ivana's fucking smart and gorgeous, too. You guys don't even know. Like, the real women here, they're fucking super hot and they're super independent. The fucking catfishes you guys all think are fucking women, they're the whores in there that are always talking about diddling their bits and showing you shit. Real chicks don't do that, y'all. We don't do that. We know if we give any of you guys half a chance to see our bits and our tittles that it's fucking on. You guys are physical creatures, okay? So like you don't go into chat as a real hot girl going, hey, I'm looking for a good time, stick your freaking finger, blah, blah, blah. You don't do that because you know that instantly sends the guy, hey, I want to fuck you. And then if you don't really want to fuck, you're in trouble. Hi, Vexy. Good morning. Happy Friday. I know, right? Everybody gets wood for Nicole. I'm not naked. Oh, Vex needs a wrench. All right, hold up. Hold up. See, that's the problem, though. When I'm the only one up here, nobody's talking. Why I have to do gymnastics. One day I'll have to film myself and the way I have to get around to do shit. You guys would fucking laugh. I swear to God. It probably looks so fucking retarded half the time. The things that I do, you guys don't even know. You guys have never seen you guys think there's a crip walk. You should see my grunge crawl. It's absolutely fucking amazing. I could try out for audition for the new grunge girl. I'm telling you, I got that grunge crawl down at this point in time. Beast mode. Hey, yeah, what's going on, Squirrel Master? How be you? How is you, sweets? La 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 la. All right. That's like one of my favorite fucking handles ever, the Squirrel Master. Half-baked reference for all of you that I don't know. For all you that are potheads and don't watch fucking retarded movies like I do, that is one of my favorites, Half-Baked. Fucking hilarious ass movie. Hi, Hermie. How are you? Vag wigs are a thing. Pinky taught me about that. Pinky, what are they called, you guys? Somebody said that they were. It's got an actual name, and I guess they did it way back in the day, where sexually transmitted, like hookers and stuff, got sexually transmitted diseases, and they'd have to shave off their cootie doo chair, to not have the buggies jumping from one shit to another. They get like the vaginal stuff, so they put on a genital wig. The hell is it called? Tiny times. Now, let's not be mean so early. It's positive. Good morning vibes. You guys can't start off so early, even though I should not have been evil enough to laugh at that, but it was a little bit funny for me. I gotta be honest with you. I know. That's terrible, right? Everybody pray for my nasty, wicked sense of humor. Because that was funny. But I laugh at my amputee jokes too, so I got kind of a sick sense of humor sometimes. Fuck it, if you can't laugh about it, you cry about it, right? So you might as well just fucking embrace that shit and fuck it in the face. Who cares? I'm just saying, Hermie, the Pinkles taught me about that. I was on her stream one night and she was telling me about the genital wigs. Yes, Jerry curl pube wig. Yes. See, Ivana knows how to rock that shit. You gotta let your soul glow. You know what I mean? What up, Dank? How goes it? How be you tonight, today, whatever day, morning? Holy crap. I love Pinky Vex. And her laugh is fucking infectious. I swear to God. You can't be around that woman and not laugh when she's laughing. See, when I was getting high around her, I couldn't help but laugh because she's got this like infectious laugh. Like it just, oh my God, you can't help it. It's so fucking fun. You have blonde pubes. You know what, Ivana? Mine are blonde. They're not. My body hair is blonde though, but in that area it's not. Jimbo claims to be the Bushmaster of chat. Where the hell is Jimbo? He came on pretty late last night, but only for a minute. He's probably asleep. Good morning. Happy Fridays. Ivana wants a noticeable pube presence. She going to get herself a wig, a Jerry curl wig. It's discouraging. Never be discouraged, sweet Ivana. If there's hair, there's a way. We'll just get you some of that spray on shit, where like it's like root dye or whatever when you don't want to get your roots done or you got like grays or whatever. We'll just like we'll graffiti your crotch area with a dark patch. We'll make like little hearts or something right there. Or maybe like a big eye for Ivana. Yeah, or what about that shit that they do for bald guys where, it's like little fiber hairs or whatever? You can pick whatever color you want. See, I'm a problem solver, Ivana. You want it, we're going to get it for you, all right? We're going to make that shit happen. It is Friday. We are going to put into motion everybody's wants, needs, and desires, okay? We're going to make that happen, Ivana. I will help you get dark pubes. Yeah, the spray, they have little fibers that come off, so to really sell it. And then we could get you like those, you've seen those eyebrow pencils now that you just basically like you flick them up and it makes like little like hairs, like you're drawing them in. We're drawing the little hairs. We'll get you a bedazzler kit so it goes bling bling, We can settle this. We can settle this and we can make your dreams come true. This is what I'm talking about. Manifesting our dreams. Those are doable things, Ivana. I can help in that area. Like we could even go microblading, tattooing that shit on there. There's ways to happen that, pussy wigs. We were just talking about that. Juice is right. We can find one of those. We can glue one on. We could shape it, mold it. All it needs is a little shaping. It's not that bad. Exactly. Exactly. But instead of mistletoe, you have camel toe. But everybody will kiss it. Whatever you need, baby, I'm here for you. We can get that worked out. We can get it worked out. No, Vexy, I've never seen how hairy he is, but I did hear him talking about how he hadn't showered in so long his body was covered in rash. And that's kind of like a ugh. Back hair is pretty fucking gross. I agree. It's pretty nasty. So, guys, if you do have back hair, try to like find a way to like not have back hair. Go to the salon. They'll take it. He had rash everywhere. He said, "How dirty you gotta be to get a rash all over your body?" Your camel toe is fantastic, Herman. I love it. It just spits too much, you know? I gotta stay away from it. I gotta cover, protect my eyes, you know? Juice only has pub hair. Damn! It's serving drinks? Or is it just stuck on happy hour? Juice? uh, what the stinking heck? Holy guacamole, Batman! Holy shit stacks, Robin! What in the crap sticks is happening here? Fucking genital wigs and camel toes, spitting bars. Damn, must be Friday. It's early for me. Shit, it isn't even 9 a.m. Juicy, you don't have no hairs? You're bald? Well, then I know you're not the one that doxed Lisa Z's friends, because that guy had more hair in his butthole than I've ever seen in my life. And he opened up his ass cheeks. It was making his butthole flicker, apparently. And he had little tight brown balls. And they didn't even look like balls to me. I don't know what they look like. Hi, Ryder. Strange. Stranger Things. But I'll be honest with you guys. I haven't really, checked out anybody's butthole from that angle. So I'm not really sure what nuts look like from it. Never buried my face in some dude's hairy asshole. Yeah, it was gross. You got lots of tattoos, Juice? See, now you're just trying to entice me into asking you what kind of tattoos you got. You guys all know I got a thing for guys with tattoos. I don't know. I love tattoos. I love ink. In a different life, I'd be covered in ink and pierced everywhere. Well, not everywhere, but everywhere that isn't my genitalia area. I really want dimples. I really want pierced dimples. I really, really want those. If I wasn't as old as I am, I'd do it. I love those dimple piercings. I think they're so fucking cute. You have 28 tattoos, Juicy? Wow, that's a lot. Is there a rhythm or reason that goes to them? Is there like certain things that you have? Do they represent certain things, or is it just like, are you a canvas for an artist and you just were like doing like concepts? Wait, how did you come up with your tattoos? You want more? Wow. Yes, you used to have a ton of piercings, Vex. I love piercings. But like, I'm a 90s kid, man. Like everybody, I'm from South, I mean, like, I'm from California. Everybody was tattooed and pierced, and it was more like in the 2000s when the gauges started. And I never really caught on to those, but like I like, eyebrow piercings and lip piercings. I love snake bites. I think they're adorable. I would not get one, but certain people can get away with nose rings. I'm not really into septum rings. To me, it looks like you look like a bowl with those in. But I did see one that was really feminine on an Indian lady, and it had like these chains that went across her nose, and it was kind of really cute. You're tatted and you want more? Yeah. I've got one tattoo. I would love to get more. I'm a little afraid to do more tattooing because of my anemia, my bleeding, and the diabetes. I don't heal fast. So the tattoos that I got were a long time ago, and I was a lot healthier at that time. I'm just afraid they won't heal fast enough, and then like they'll get infected, and then I'll be in the hospital septic because I'm weak right now. But maybe like if I start working out and I somehow, I don't know, reverse my health shit and I can get my stuff stable again, then I would love to get inked up. I want an under the boob tattoo. That's what I want. I would also like to do right above my pelvis around my hips. And the one that I want to do under the boob, I want to extend it towards my back through my shoulder. Ugh, God hate. I don't want to live forever. Eesh. This fucking place is fucking goddamn crazy. It's crazy, man. I would like to find peace one day. Yeah, the under the boob tattoo. You know, like Rihanna's? I want one of those. I think those are so pretty and feminine. And like I don't have super big boobs, so like it will enhance the shape of mine if I do it the right way. And they'll look more luscious. But it's also pretty and lacy, and I don't know. I think it's a feminine place to have it. Oh my God, hey, why would you want to live as a robot? Ugh. Ay ay ay. Take me to paradise, big guy. Fuck all that other noise. Shannon, are you allowed to drink supplement protein shakes? Yes, I am. In fact, I got protein powder just the other day. I've got a vanilla protein powder. There was a marshmallow one that I thought I might like too, but I'm gonna start with the vanilla. The problem is I'm weird about drinks. I don't like thick drinks, but I'm gonna choke it down anyways. I'm just afraid I'm gonna throw it up because I hate it. And if somebody says anything about fucking sardines, you're out. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I could drink Ensure, Nicole. I can. I don't like it very much. I have this little like I don't know. You get them on TikTok. There's like single blender machines. I also have like a whole bunch of other things. Like I have a food processor, an emulsifier. I mean, I got all kinds of stuff. So like I usually like using the if I'm gonna drink something like an Ensure protein drink, I would rather use fresh fucking fruit in it and ice. So it's more like a slushy and less like a milkshake. Yeah. Juice. I hope your shit ain't thick. You know, I mean that might indicate some problems. Gross. Juicy. You're gross. I know, right, Mister? Some people just don't get that. They just don't get it. I don't have a belly at all. I have no belly. Like I lay down and you can feel my organs, okay? I'm very thin. Body fat isn't my problem. Shit. I have more of a problem with like my skin fucking not adhering tightly anymore to my body than that. That's how thin I am. Strictly dickly indeed, ma'am. That's why Nicole's my wife, because we're both strictly dickly, you know? We have a good arrangement, her and I. I don't know though. Like I just gotta put on some weight, man. I've gotta put on some fucking weight. I've gotta do something about my weight. I want the thick black what? I don't drink my coffee black juice. You know what I mean? Don't be gross, Juicy. I'm a good girl, Juice. I don't delve into any kind of sexual things. I don't have a partner, so no use being all weird about fucking sex and trying to focus on that. I'm a very, like, I don't know, I'm very much a romantic person. I'm not as physically drawn as some people are. It's not like that for me. I'm more of a sapiosexual. I have to be engaged. If I'm not engaged, I'm not interested in sex. I'm a weirdo. I'm a freak. What, in shirt? Mashed potatoes and ice cream. Neither one I can eat, Kevy. I mean, I could have some of that in moderation, but I can't fucking double down on that. You gonna wine and dine me? Juicy, aren't you young, baby cakes? How old are you, Juice? What the hell would you want with an old woman like me? Sweet thing. Hmm? Y'all gonna have to enlighten me to this new trend that we're doing in the society where you sweet boys all want these old ladies. What the hell's going on? And then the old men want all these young ladies. What is going on? You're gonna have to tell me what that's all about, sugar bears. You're almost 40. What's almost 40? Are you saying like you're 36? That's not almost 40. Like that's all stretched by imagination, you know? It's like you do you have children, Juicy baby? Have you ever been married? Have you ever had a mortgage? 32 to 50? That's a big age range. You're 37? Fuck, I'm 12 years older than you. Well, I'll be 49 in September. My sweet little juicy juice. I do, Jude. But I'm a weirdo. I understand that that's not what this generation is about. And it's one of my frustrations with like getting to know people in real life and doing casual dating experiences because I don't think like regular people and it upsets people and they feel rejected a lot. But it's just me. And that's why I'm picky about who I decide to let in. And usually I don't make a very good choice for myself. At least I did a long time ago, but I don't think now it's working out very well for me. I don't I don't know. Like man, I don't think that I picked the best people that were really concerned with me or catering to any of my needs in that way. Eh, I don't know. I get attached too fast. It's not really a great place for me to be in modern day here trying to be single. I've just kind of gotten to the place where I'm like, okay, I'm good with not doing anything with anybody at all and I don't have any responsibilities or obligations to anybody, and I don't have to worry about where they're at or what they're doing, or if they're cheating or if they're not cheating, or if I'm doing something wrong. I mean, right now I have so much on my plate. I can't afford to be worrying about somebody who's worried about superficial shit. I gotta focus on stuff that's meaningful. So I don't have time to do this whole like back and forth cat and mouse crap, or the whole pump and dump thing. It's not my bag, man. And I'm not begrudging anybody the way they live their lifestyles. That's up on them. I only have criticism when it comes to being married. If you're married, be married, right? But like when it comes to single life, as long as you let people know that they're not the only one, and it's, you're still dating and it's all very casual and that's what you're into, like, I get it, man. That's a lot of people are like that. I don't begrudge you that. It's just I'm not like that. And I recognize that about myself. So it's not a mm, this current societal temperament when it comes to dating doesn't suit me. I'm strange. I don't like strangers touching me, and I don't get close to people for no reason. I'm very social and I enjoy social situations, but as for my private life, I'm very, very much a one on one type person. And has nothing to do with anything other than all my energy gets focused on that particular person, and I don't have room for a lot of other things. So, you know, just how I am. It is kind of a mess, Hate. Yeah, I'm not into the pump and dump thing that people are doing these days. And I don't value the same things, Ryder, that other people do. Like, people put a lot of emphasis on their bodies these days and being very physical. And I don't know. I was taught the opposite growing up. I was taught to look at your body as a machine, but I wasn't taught to look at people's bodies as being a measure of their success, or how beautiful they are. But I'm Gen X and things were different, man. I don't know. Things are different these days. And it's acceptable to be that way. And like people are finding themselves. I just find that I don't fit in with those ideals. I know, right, Hate? I mean, it falls down to the just because you can doesn't mean you should type situation, right? And I don't understand a lot of people's concepts of marriage these days. It's not what I grew up knowing marriage to be. It's more like dating somebody exclusively rather than actually being married. People don't seem to take that serious. So I find little fucking comfort in trying to remarry him or anything like that. I mean, like, what's the fucking point? Right? Some have a dirty finger. Well, I hope not me. What's that, mister? What's your idea? Dirty leg. Let's do the stinky dirty leg. I know not everybody's not like that, Hate, but it seems to me that I run into more of those people. I mean, I just think that people that think of that in that way are rare these days. And finding them is hard because society has changed what the finish line is again. Society has decided it is acceptable to do these things. Therefore, nobody really has to commit to anybody, even if you're married. They just call it open marriages now. Why get married if you're going to have an open marriage? It makes no sense to me. None. You're not a hoe anymore, Juicy? I don't think I ever was. You're a one-woman man. That's sweet. Aren't you going out with Crunchy now? The Crunchy babe? You know what, mister? I'm not so sure I want to move to a big city. It's very expensive to live in that big city. I don't know what I want to do, but yes, I am going to have to move soon. Hi, Pinky. Right, Pinks? That's what I'm saying. Open marriage is an oxymoron. It's actually the opposite of fucking your vows that you take being married. So, but I don't judge, man. If two people are into that, whatever. I just don't understand it. I can't wrap my head around that concept. For me, why even get married? Just stay single, man. Just let everybody know you're not into commitment, like Otto. God bless his soul. He's not into commitment, but then I won't be hanging out. I don't know about other women, but that's not my thing. Exactly, hate. Good times, bad times, richer or poorer, sickness and health. It's your vow to stay bonded forever until death do you part. And frankly, I struggled for a long time, hate, because I'm a pothead, and I do come from a family that had strong Christian upbringing. And I was thinking to myself the other day, and actually I struggled with this when my husband first died. If it was okay for me to fall in love again. And if I did fall in love again and I did get married, if I died, who am I going to be with? When I am reunited with my husband, which husband will I be reunited with? Would it be my first husband or my current husband? Like, I struggled that with that so hard. I don't, how do you decipher that? Like, if you've been divorced 3 times or whatever else, who do you end up with in heaven when everybody dies? Because you pledged your soul to that person, right? Sacramento, Mr. Yon. Sacramento, San Francisco, San Jose, Redding. So, like, I fucking struggled with that hate. Like, I seriously struggled with that shit. I still struggle with it. I still question things like that, It's like, oh, wait. And that makes me question what we perceive heaven is, right? Like, does that happen? What if you have multiple wives? What if, I mean, or husbands, where do you go? How does it end up? Does your soul split into 3 different people to live out lives with 3 different soulmates? How does that work? Because one would assume that if you got remarried and you fell in love again and you died while you were married to that person, that you would be tied to that person, not the person before. But the person before, if you were married to them, you were married to them to them until they died. There was no divorce. There was no breaking of binding of marriage. You served exactly the time frame you did. So how does that work as a moral compass? How's that decipher? How do you work that out? Right? Hi, Blue Ring. No, I'm not, mister. But I also, like, I'm limited into my mobility. So being in a city would be good if I go by myself. If not, I need to find a roommate that can do some things for me. I don't drive as much as I used to. So, like, somebody to get groceries, somebody to drive me to a doctor's appointment once in a while, shit like that. Or else I'll have to do a lot of lifting and Ubering, and that's going to be expensive. Um, I don't ever think there's a better option for them. When I fall in love, I fall in love really hard, juicy. I don't even like see celebrity shit anymore. I like really get attached, and I only see like them. I don't know, that's the way I am. Look, I haven't been with my ex in a long time, and for the longest time I could not get over even looking at anybody else but him. It was weird. I know, right? My existential crises all the time. Terry, you're funny. Tar Blue Ring is kind of sexy. I think you should live in a city area or close. I think the hustle and bustle will bring you more opportunities offline. Eh, I don't know. It's like I'm not so sure how much I want to be in the real world, but I do want real world experiences. I would love to travel, but I'm not so sure that I want to be in a community where I'm like can't blend in and do my own thing. I used to be very much in the public place and very much in big cities. Like I was in Vegas for a long time. I kind of like being able to fade into the background when I feel like it. So it's nice having a place that's kind of quiet outside of the city. Really interesting. Maybe because there's no answer that can be articulated in a verbal sense of the word. Maybe it's just something you have to know. Like if we are pure energy, then we are all one of each other anyway. So it doesn't matter when you die who you are married to, you are all the same anyways. I mean, if we are all part of the same thing, then maybe it just doesn't equate to even that kind of simplistic thinking as a human. Like we would just have partners up there in a house or a mansion with cars and shit. Maybe our existence becomes something totally different. So that question is in some way erroneous to even ask because it's not what happens to us at all, right? See, I smoked too much pot. Hi, Robbie. How are you today? I hope you're good. I don't know. Mister, I've been in the rural areas. I've been in the city. There's something I want. Like, okay, so like a lot of my life I lived in cities, and I worked in technology, and it's all very fast paced and it's all very rat racy, and there is a charm to being right outside of the city and living in these little metropolitan areas that has a slower type of life, but in that same breath it's also a small town, and small towns everybody knows everybody and they get bored and everybody's up in your business. So there's good things and bad things about everything. Hi, Wanda. How are you, sweetheart? You know, I think home is where the heart is, and I just think I need to find some place that talks to me. That's what you would have said, hate. You just never know, right? We are one, indeed. That's why I'm always talking about like you hurt somebody, you're really hurting yourself in the end. There is no resolution in vengeance. You're doing it to yourself. You got reason. Yeah, yeah. I mean, a lot of people get married for the wrong reason. But I'm not 20 anymore. Like I'm an older female. I don't want to do that whole fucking, cougar bullshit. I'm not, the whole concept fucks me up. In fact, I'm really turned off right now to even dating anybody younger than me. My husband was nearly 10 years older than me. And everybody that I've been interested in thus going forward has been like 3 years younger than me. And it didn't work out well. I don't know. I was married to my husband for 25 years. It'd be 30 years this year. I'm sorry, Blue Ring. Yeah. Yeah. I understand that. Hi, Sassy Pig Sweets. You felt older. Nikki is your perfect woman. Aw. This is a yeah. I don't have anybody on the East Coast though, Mr. Young. I'm West Coast. Big cities are expensive to live in over here. I would love to be in the beach. Maybe I'll just go to Hawaii and sleep on the beach and get called a haole. I don't, you know what, Sassy Pick? I'm not even looking for the right piece of person to find me. To be honest with you, Sugar, I'm not. I'm just looking to focus on me and not worrying about anything that has to do with romance at all. I'm so turned off by it. And I'm not even sure I'm ready for it, to be honest with you. I'm not. You know, there's a lot that happened in with the last person that I was really in love with that I just haven't been able to get over. And I mean, I accept the fact that he and I aren't going to be together. Like, there's no way. But in the same facet, things that transpired in between us that like have affected me in a couple ways that are preventing me from even being concerned with being with another man. So I got to get myself straight. You know what I mean? The Midwest, huh? What's in the Midwest? See, I don't understand that either, Juice. Like, for me, I'm very monogamous. It doesn't matter if somebody's bi or not. If they decided to be with me, they decided to be with me. And just because somebody's of the same sex doesn't mean it's not cheating. You don't get two partners because you decide that you like both genders. A relationship is a relationship. And if you're monogamous, you're monogamous. That means you and that other person. Just because you're bi doesn't mean you get a pass. You can't be just monogamous with one of each sex and think that's monogamy. It's not. Ugh. You from Chi-Town? That's cool. I don't know. I'll probably never be with anybody again, Sassy. I don't think that's in the cards for me, big guy. I am damaged goods when it comes to that area, and I question all the time if I'm even supposed to be engaging in relationships with other people. I feel like God's telling me all the time, see, you should have never had a relationship after your husband. Should have just waited until you died and joined him up there. Every relationship that I had where I actually gave a shit about something and somebody ended up really fucked up. And that's kind of got me broken on the inside. That's why if I do love somebody, like I can't fucking entertain that shit. I can't do it. I cannot do it. That's all right, Juice. I don't need a pussy anymore. I always joke that I'm a Barbie doll. It's all fucking sealed up anyways. It's okay, Juice. Men are headaches. I don't know. I love me a good man. There's plenty of good men out there. Like I said, I've had a lot happen to me these last 4 years. I've lost a lot of body parts. I've lost a lot of body mass. I've been pretty ill. So I'm pretty beaten down about the way I feel about my physical looks. But I do remember who I am, and I do understand my self-worth, and I do know what I want out of a relationship if I indeed ever get into one. And I'm not going to settle for anything less than what I think is what I desire out of a relationship. And that's a very specific thing, you know? Can't just be anybody. Has to be somebody that fits everything. Makes me laugh. That laughs at my jokes. That doesn't fuck around. That sees only me. Even if I'm an ugly, weird lady, I'm their ugly, weird lady. You're a good man. I'm sure you are, Juicy. I don't want to hump and dump. Nicole's funny, though. Not really my thing, buddy. I don't get hit from the back, so I don't get attached. You know what I mean? That's why it's good not to have intimacy with a bunch of people, because when you actually kiss somebody or make love to them and you're exchanging fluids that interacts with you, you actually get kind of addicted to them to some point. You get addicted to the physical part of it. So I haven't really had a physical relationship with anybody in a long time, so it's not a huge priority for me. And I assume when I start exercising, I'll lose the notion to do that at all anymore, because I'll be exercising my energy out as opposed to thinking about any kind of sexual activity. Yes, Deb, I thought LD was the one. That's why we never fucking made it past go. And I've just been completely shattered and heartbroken ever since about LD. I guess you don't pay attention very much, do you? Look, honey, I can't help guide you to the truth. I can lead a horse, but I can't make it drink water. It's very clear, I think, to most people, to anybody who knows me, to people who have spoken to me after the whole LD incident, that my biggest problem of who I had to leave behind was not LD, somebody else entirely. In fact, the whole LD situation made me realize what a mistake it was that I even fucking tried, because it was such a disaster that I mean, the LD situation has to be my worst encounter with a male ever. And they all haven't been sunshine and roses. But I certainly didn't mourn that situation at all. And I was kind of proud of myself for recognizing what it was early enough and on not to get attached, because I usually get very, very attached. So I snapped out of it real quick. Well, LD might not have wanted me, but that wasn't the indication. If he didn't want me, then why, when we got back, he was still trying to be with me? It was me who caught him doing weird things, and I tried to be as polite and adult as possible and letting him know that even I thought that he was a decent human being and could go out and do his own thing, that he wasn't the right man for me. And I'm sure that there's a woman out there for LD, because I think there's someone for everybody that makes you a better person on the inside. And I encourage him to find that person, because anybody that helps us grow in a way that makes us better people is who we should be with. But that wasn't who that was to me. And obviously, that's not who I am to him. But I don't understand why 9 months later, this is still an issue. It's just like going on a date with somebody and you thought that you knew this person. And then when you were actually with them and you saw them out of that setting that you met them in, it was different. The vibe was different. So, like, I haven't had a lot of dates in my life, but I would assume most of you have dated a lot of people that you didn't end up being with or wanting to be with after you met them. And if you haven't, then I really can't explain that to you or anybody else. It's just something you got to experience. You know, you meet people and you could think in one environment that they would be a good match for you. And then when you meet them in real life, it's really not. You know, the stuff LD said came long after that trip. It came after he was caught in another room being weird with another girl. And I decided that I didn't want to be with somebody like that. And it was a waste of my time. That he wasn't adult enough or grown up enough to have the type of relationship that I wanted. But not only that, I was having issues even attaching myself to him, because I was already in a place where I was doing something out of the hurt and the pain of what happened with my ex. So it was never going to happen anyways. And it's not LD's fault. What happened afterwards, what transpired afterwards, was LD's fault. He ran around for 6 months and just said horrible things about me because he was hurt. And I'm sorry that he got hurt during that process. I don't think he realizes that he hurt me too. The difference between him and I is I was able to let it go and move on. And he's still running around trying to do the same fucking shit he was doing 9 months ago. Again, another person who accused me of doing a bunch of shit that I didn't do, trying to get Q and take over his fucking goddamn community and blah, blah, blah. These people kicked him out of his community, and I'm not even the one that brought Q here. Other people brought Q here. I didn't go looking for Q. So, all of that was bullshit. And to put it to you simply, if you don't have trust within each other, you don't got a relationship to begin with. So the writing was on the wall. The difference is I just didn't fucking spend my fucking last 9 months worrying about it or anything having to do with it. I had to sit down and self-reflect as to why I did what I did with LD. And what it boils down to is I was really fucking hurt that my ex got somebody else fucking pregnant and moved on. And I was just trying to move on. But it didn't work out for me like that. And I couldn't move on with this person. Wasn't the right person for me. Now, I wish him the best, and I hope he moves forward in positivity and love, and I hope he finds the right fucking woman for him so he's brought out to his best potential. It just wasn't me. And he can run around saying bad things about me all he wants, but I'm not going to do that to him. His behavior stands on his own, and mine stands on mine, and that's the way it goes. No, you brought it up, and I'm answering you because I feel like you don't listen or you're not paying attention. So I have to go over it 8,000 times. You're the one who's stuck on that person, not me. I don't care. You obviously do. Are you, Philip? Why are you so invested in that? It's kind of weird. Is that something that's like one of those things that like you're like completely invested in? You're so interested in my love life? that you think about at all times? Because I gotta be honest with you, I don't think about this shit at all. That shit with him it bears no bearing in my life whatsoever. The only thing it goes down is a black smudge of learning. That experience, good growth from it. That's it. I think you're invested in it. I think maybe you need to like log off and go find your own investments in yourself and worry about your love life. If you did that, maybe you wouldn't be in here trying to fucking harass me, nerd. Well, I don't need a new leg. Why would I need a new leg? My leg is new. Got my leg in December. Still doing adjustments on it. You alright, bro? You okay? How many fucking drinks have you had already today? Are you alright? Are you just not smart or are you drunk? Toast and cream cheese this morning, huh, Miss Dion? He cocked blocked Q Fatty. Who cocked blocked who? Q and I were never a thing. What the fuck are you talking about? Now you guys just making up shit. Q's like 25 dudes. Nobody cocked blocked Q. Q wasn't trying to fucking get his cock up in it. Nerds. Nerds! Hey Cher, how goes it? Hi Jamesy. Boy. LD cock blocked Q from who? From who, Killa G? Please tell me who LD cock blocked Q from? Please enlighten me. Because that's funny to me. Those two guys aren't even the same league guy. I don't know, Dub. What do you want me to rant about? Told you it's Friday. This is my positive affirmation part of my day. It's too early to be all pissy yet. I'm not fucking wound up about anything. I tell you, hate. What a bunch of nerds, hate. Dorks. It's being stupid. Nobody knows me like you do. Nobody rants like you? Oh, come on, mister. I'd actually like that rant. I thought it was very, very pertinent to the climate in which you were speaking. They try to make it epic. They're always trying to shame people into not speaking out against the truth when you're passionate about something and people are listening, because all they do is fucking scream and cry like a bunch of babies all over there. I'm not a boomer, Debbie. I'm a Gen X. Sweetness. Not a boomer. I was born in 75, sweets. 1975. September 17th, 1975, the Shanister was born. I'm definitely Gen X. Not even close to a boomer. My parents are the boomers. My mama and my daddy be a boomer. Well, if they own me, Dubs, I suggest they return me to whatever store they bought me from, because I am fucking broken merchandise. What does that even mean? Who owns what? What do they own of me? Please tell me what they own of mine. Enlighten me. This should be interesting. Right. I agree with you, mister. Hi, Indiana. How are you? I am Indiana. But that's okay. I'm working on it. I'm a work in progress. Aren't we all? Aren't we all, good sir? Indeed, Vexy. We are definitely cut from a different cloth. That is for sure. You might have missed a. That's the whole thing is we never know just, what impression we leave behind with people. Like people have said some of the most moving things to me about me helping them in ways where I was just being me. You're addicted to an apple butt? What's an apple butt? Is that like a opposite heart butt? Goes into a point at the end? I don't have to imagine anything, Dub. I don't live in fucking fantasy land, baby. Apparently you do. Are you okay? Seemed to have waken up who peed in your Cheerios this morning. It wasn't me, I assure you. Oh, a perfect ass. Well, I'm fucked, Blue Ring. Unless you like pancake ass. Are you into that? Indeed. Indeed, mister. We're all transcenders up here. Kickly booties matter. Well, I don't know what to tell you guys. I got no jiggle or wiggle in my booty. Why don't you go for a jog, Dub? You're the one in my room trying to be all fucking angsty and weird. Are you okay? Do you need a cup of juice and an orange slice? Can you go take a lap? I don't know if you know this, Dub, but I don't do a lot of jogging, you know? I'm kind of missing the lower part of my left leg, so I don't go for jogs very often. God, you're a nerd. Why don't you go for a job, big guy? Flat booty Shannon! Woohoo! Flat buns. We love flat buns. Flat buns. We love flat buns. I do have a new leg, but it's not a bionic leg. It's a prosthetic leg. It doesn't have an ankle joint. Therefore, running isn't exactly a fluid motion. I wouldn't be jogging in it. You know what I mean? It doesn't attach to my nerve centers and work like a regular leg. It's like, if you put a stilt on your leg and balanced yourself. It's not a fluid joint process. It's underneath my knee and it's got no ankle joint. It's just a foot attached to a bar. So there is no, joint motion in the ankle to actually run normal. Now, if I wanted to run like a weirdo pirate and like stick out of my leg and like use the fucking goddamn heel to like hobble like Mr. Crab on fucking SpongeBob, then if you're talking about that kind of jogging, but I don't know what that would do for me other than make me look retarded. Because jogging takes form in order to be healthy, right? Athleticism and jogging and exercise, that you have to have good form in order for it to be effective, or you're just hurting yourself and looking stupid and nothing's happening. It's not just as easy as fucking standing up and running in place, guy. I have a few physical deficits that I got to work around. I like you too, Juicy. I don't know where Firefire is. I was wondering why he wasn't at work today. He was here earlier. Nicole has become single and Firefire lives in Canada. He set his sights on Nicole recently. So he wanted to come in and say hi to her, but I think he was at work. I'm not sure though. Hell, who knows? You gonna cuddle with me in my leg? Aw, juicy. Baby cakes, you are too young for the Shanister. I am too old for you, sweetie. I'm an old bat. But I'll give you a hug and I'll send you on your sweet little way, love. You deserve a sweet girl. You're a sweetie, Juice. You deserve better than me. Because I'm not of retirement age. I'm only 48. And if it wasn't for me, my kids couldn't live the way they live. So, and my daughter does not that much for me for the amount of help she gets from me. So you're wrong about that, but who cares? Think what you want, puppy. Not my problem. That's your baggage. I think you're too focused on my life. I think you need to get one of your own. Sorry that my family loves me and you don't have anybody who loves you in your family. Just a testament to how poorly you were raised and how little love and hope and attention you get from anybody in your life, that you have to sit in a chat room and try to harass a one-legged woman in Northern California who doesn't give a flying fuck about you or even know who you are. You don't see the redundant loser behavior that you're displaying as you sit here and fucking bark like a retarded monkey in my chat. You have to know that I find it extremely droll that you're even doing it. It's like one of those old trolling tricks that don't even measure up. It reminds me of like Billy Hayden bullshit. It's just nothing but negative weirdness and it goes nowhere. Like, you don't bother. I don't know who you are, bro. Like, what makes you think I give a fuck about what you say? Do you feel bad about yourself that you have to go into somebody's chat room where you're not even fucking a part of it and just talk mad shit like you're better than other people when the fact is you're the retard focused on other people's lives and nobody even fucking knows who you are? You don't see the irony in that? Hey, chat, anybody know this Dub Jenkins guy? Anybody give a flying fuck if he lives or dies? Anybody in my room care about this guy at all? Anybody? Anybody know this person in here? Anybody love him? Want to hear his opinions? Enjoy his interactions? Anybody friends with this guy? I'm just curious. You're the one spurging out, bro. You all right? And by the way, that's pretty fucking prejudiced right there. Even saying that, even though you're trying to turn the fucking tables on me. Anybody know this guy? Anybody? There's the reality of it, Dubs. And I'm sorry I had to point that out to you, but every once in a while, somebody needs the mirror shined back in their face. I think the only one who's delusional is you, good sir, ma'am, it, whatever it is you are. Why don't you go somewhere where you're appreciated and loved? And you can do things that are positive and affirmations and notions in the world instead of sit here and be an annoying little fucking 4-year-old. You know, stupid is as stupid does, my friend. Just a point. Nicky Thicky Thick. That's funny. I like that. Hey, Dub, I'm going to introduce you to a phrase that only my oldest of friends know. And you're going to understand what it means just by one simple word. And It's very easy to understand the concept of it. Are you ready? Dismissed. School's out. Nah, I haven't ate breakfast yet, mister. I just wanted to get up this morning and share a little positivity with everybody. Like, it's Friday. We should all be having in a good mood. It's a new day. We should be starting out the day in a way that's positive, and by tonight when everybody comes on and we're all hanging out, we can all laugh and have a good time, and it doesn't have to be all fucking negative all day long, right? Start off the day good. Start off the day with a smile and a cup of sunshine, baby cakes. It's gonna be a long one. I don't know. I slept, so I felt good this morning, and I wanted to kind of like start instilling good habits within myself. Start with letting the people around me know that I appreciate them and what I appreciate about them. I've been trying to send texts to people to let them know that I appreciate who they are and who they are in my life. And I've been doing my little wake up and set forth good intentions every day to manifest great things. And I'm going to start working on my little exercise routine. I have some shit that I'm going to start doing, and I'm going to document my progress both mentally and physically and see if they tie together. And if I increase my physical activity and I feel like I have control over my, I don't know, I feel weak. I want to feel stronger physically. So if I feel like I have control over that and something that I'm doing to combating that, I'm wondering if that will result in me feeling more body positive and like I'm controlling the situation and get back up on my game again and feel like a normal, healthy person. So I'm going to try that. It's got to be better than sitting here and just waiting to die. So I'm going to put in an effort, and as long as I don't fucking hurt myself, as long as the the physical part starts, increasing my health in a good way, then I'm going to try my fucking best. So, and I kind of told everybody that I was going to be doing this yesterday. I don't eat while I'm on stream. I'll shut down my stream in a minute or in a little bit, and then I'll go eat some huevos. Nobody's really up here yet. They work nights, so then I'll go eat some eggs, maybe some bacon. I have some peppers in there. I was thinking about making like a Denver omelet. Thought that might be good. Nicole, I'm not hungry yet, baby cakes. Forcing myself to eat is a bad thing, but I will eat. I promise you I will. And then I'm going to do my little exercise shit. And then I'm probably going to smoke weed and fall asleep. And then I'll wake up later and stream. Maybe. I guess it just depends on what goes on in the day. If everybody's being all fucking weird everywhere, maybe I won't stream. I don't know. I've been kind of over the whole fucking, oh, we're going to just come in here and fuck with Shannon all day long. That sounds like fun. Neat.com. Nah, we're not gonna entertain that shit. I do like a little bit of ornery shit, but we all have boundaries, don't we? Yes, no, definitely bacon. Definitely bacon. Bacon and eggs, or I might go with like an omelet, like an omelet with like peppers and onions in it. And I made this ham a few days ago. I could cube some ham up in there and make like a Denver out of it. And definitely some bacon. I could do some bacon. That sounds yummy, actually. Yeah, I don't do a lot of sugars anyways, Nicole. I've had sugar cut out of my life for so long that when I eat it, it like feels like my lips are encrusted in sugar. So like I eat very little sugar, honestly. I crave it sometimes and I'll give myself a little bit of it, but it's never much. The problem is if you don't adhere to some cravings and just take a little, then you binge eat it. So you have to be careful with that shit. Hello, papi chulo. Hello, guapo. I can't play any music, sweeties. If you guys want music, Pinky or Cap has to be up here. I'm on my phone. So true that, Blue Ring. And I've been trying to do some research on how different superfoods with combined with certain other things that you eat help your metabolization process and combining those things. And I've been trying to kind of work with that. The problem is with fruit with me is that I can only have so much of it per day because it does have natural sugars in it. They're just easier to digest than refined sugar. But you can't go crazy when you're diabetic on eating too much fucking fruit. You're actually better off eating more vegetation. Aw, thanks, Dad. I love you, sweets. I hate my voice. Do you know I never listen to my shit? Never. I hate it. I don't feel like I sound like myself at all. I guess the way you hear your own voice in your own head is different than what comes out of the what you hear somebody else sound like. All right, I will, Mr. Yon. You have a good day. Happy Friday, sweetie. Go out and have a good day. Go do something special for yourself that makes you happy. Did they, Indiana? Yeah, my son used to run a gym and he did personal training all the time, Nicole. He was really into it. He's now a regional sales manager for a large company. Lives in San Jose. Aw, you're too sweet, Chulo. You too, Mr. Yan. You follow those good vibes, sweet pea. Hi, Adrian. How are you? I eat honey all the time, actually. Usually my breakfast is a banana that I cut up and I put honey over. Honey's really, really super good for you. Go Pacers. Bye, Mr. Yan. You have a good day, too. I agree with you. Why do you think, Blue Ring, why do you think like I don't do any of the social media stuff for money? It's a hobby of mine. It's something I do as a labor of love. It is not a fucking job. I don't want it to be a fucking job and I don't want to feel obligated to do it because once I do it then I'm not going to when I have to do it I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. Bye Juicy baby, enjoy your lunch. Cinnamon is really, really good to help you stay full and lower your glucose levels. It also helps you metabolize better. Did you know that, Adrian? I've been reading about that actually. I bet. I bet. Nicole, my main thing is I want to go to the gym and I want to start using equipment, but I hate this fucking gym. I got like sexually harassed by this fucking dude there and he like runs the gym and I only have one gym and I don't fucking want to be anywhere near that dude. Yes, yes, it's more like therapy, Blue. Exactly. Exactly, sweets. And for me, it's like, I made my career out of doing things out of social media and branding and search engine SEO work and stuff like that, right? So like I don't want it to feel technical anymore. I don't want it to feel like a job. I want it to be organic and I want it to feel more like something that's coming together in a organic format. A more genuine situation, you know? Yes, roids can do that exactly, Blue. You gonna personally train me? All right, Chulo. I'm real weak right now, Chulo. I have to work up to it. My core is pretty good. I do a lot of core exercises. My other stuff, my legs, my arms, my back muscles, those things need some work because I spend a lot of time in bed and I have to start rebuilding my actual muscle structure. So I need to start working up to doing some muscle building stuff. I had a friend that was like really into it that I thought might help me, but I think that I frustrate them. And I don't think I'm going to be hearing from them much anymore. I was kind of given like a indication that that human being was going to be like jamming off. So like it, it, it's not unusual that that happens to me. So I've learned to be very self-reliant and try to do my own research and do my own things. And I so I'm always open to hear those of you that have done any kind of muscle building journey to talk to me. And not weight loss. I know a lot of people are interested in weight loss. I actually have to do the opposite. I actually have to put on weight and build muscle as opposed to lose weight and tone. I have to put on weight and build. So it's the opposite of what most people are doing online. I actually probably need to speak more to people that are into bodybuilding, and I'm not going to take steroids. I have other health issues. So I have to be very careful as to what I put into my body and the supplements that I actually use. It cannot be carb loading. Cannot do carb loading. I got to find a way to put on weight and muscle without carb loading. And that's what most bodybuilders do to put on weight is they carb load. I have to remove that from my diet because of my health condition. So I need to find a way to put on weight and build muscle at the same time and not overcarb myself. Does that make sense? Exactly, Blue Ring. Sardines. You and the sardines. I'm very tall too, Blue Ring. So I've never had a structure, a physical structure that has been bulky. Okay. I've always, like, from the time I was a kid, I've always been tall and thin and have long limbs, or not long limbs, but you know what I mean? So, like, long structures. I've never been a bulky person to begin with. Even when I was at my heaviest weight and the best muscle mass that I had when I was 17 or whatever else, um, was I a thick woman. Like I wasn't. I don't, my body structure is not built that way. I'm very tall, I'm very lean, I'm very thin. Bulking has never been my thing. Oh, Dad. So like I don't expect to look bulky, but I do need to rebuild my muscle mass. I really do. And I have to put on some weight somehow. I have to find something that works. And the problem is like the way my digestive system works right now, even though I am not a vegetarian, I seem to eat a lot like a vegetarian because that is the easiest thing for me to digest. And let's face it, it doesn't put a lot of, like, I have to increase my proteins. And I've been on a high omega protein diet since December. So actually January, since January, April. So, and I immediately lost 10 pounds just on the high omegas. So I have to be really careful as to what I do and what proteins I take in. And beef is really hard on my stomach. I love steak, but it's super hard on my stomach. Super hard on it. See, I can't do beef and whole milk rapid, baby. I can't do that. I will throw it up. I can do some beef and a little bit of milk. But I can't load on that. I should tell you guys that I had part of my stomach removed and sewn to my intestine at one point. So like I don't have a full stomach. I have a very small stomach. Cottage cheese. I have cottage cheese. I do the cottage cheese. And I hate it, but I do it. I put pineapple on top of it. Sardines I can't do. I can't do sardines, Rapid Dog. I cannot eat those things. They make me want to vomit. The smell alone fucking makes me want to vomit. Why are such high proteins so fucking gross? Like, and I eat almonds all the time. Like, I go to the store and I buy raw almonds and I toast them myself in olive oil and shit. Yes, I have a lot of medical problems. I do, Indiana. I have to be careful as to what I do and how I train. And what I'm putting in my body while I'm training. As far as my endocrinology goes, it's difficult for me to digest. So I have to get to the point where my body's balancing. You know what I mean? Chocolate milk. Is chocolate milk even milk? Or is it like chocolate mix? Like Yoo-hoo's water and chocolate sauce, right? And do they use milk? Or do they use like something else? Like, is it like ice cream soft serve? Because that's not really ice cream. I had chicken, Mexican vegetables, I had peas last night, and my stomach's hurting this morning. Oh, I'm sorry, Adrian. Actually, Mexican food is one of the one things that I can eat with if I don't put the chili in it. That is easy for me to digest because I think I've ate that a lot throughout my life. Is it real milk, Rapid Dog? I don't know, man. I don't drink chocolate milk that much. Only like when I get a real craving for peanut butter and jelly, then I'll drink chocolate milk. It always makes me want to watch Looney Tunes too. I think it takes me back to my kid days. Or Scooby-Doo. I used to come home every day from school and my mom would give me a glass of chocolate milk and make me a peanut butter and jelly sandwich and I would watch Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? Me and my sister, we had these little like trays that had the Smurfs on it. And we'd sit in front of the TV with these TV trays on our laps and we'd eat our little fucking snack and watch goddamn cartoons after school. And then I got older and I had a lot of soccer practice and I didn't do that. But that's what it makes me think of. You think it was the peas, Adrian? I don't know. I've been hearing lately that the latest batch of chicken is like very thick in hormones and that it's been making people sick. Might be the chicken. You know how it goes, man. Chickity chicks. Well, listen, my sweet honeys, my honey bunnies. I think I'm gonna go make myself an omelet. And then I'm gonna do my little exercise thing. And then I'm gonna take a shower. And I'll talk to you guys all later tonight. I'll go up, I'll stream. We'll say hi. We'll kiss babies. We'll shake hands. I know most of you won't be here. My morning crew isn't the same as my evening crew. But if you are, please stop in and say hi to me tonight. Come tell some jokes. Other than that, I hope all of you have the best Friday ever. And remember, put out good shit and you'll get good shit back. Always. I love you all. You're my friends. And I wish you all the best. Have a great day. It's Friday.